Okay. This reading is going to be for Taurus, for the sign, or for the month of June. Taurus, you're reading a lot, and you're organizing like your books on your shelf, or you're going through your bookshelf. Maybe you're book binding, or you're putting together a thesis, or you're preparing for a thesis, you're preparing for some sort of research paper. You're also trying to connect a lot of things, a lot of chords. This right here is a chord that you need. There's something that you need that you can't figure out how to make it work. Now, okay, so let's go to the Temperance card. Right here in the background, you're looking at, this is this main idea. This is some idea that you have, and I'm seeing someone that's in a field, like almost like in a cornfield, or like a field of flowers, and it looks like it's similar to like a meadow in Vermont. Like that is the feeling. It's breezy, and you're not really sure like how to do this paper, or how to write this project a certain way. Maybe you own a book company or a publishing company, or this piece in the card, it looks like a ship that's in the background. It's a pirate ship, and it's about to go over this wave. Now this morning I was down by the water, and I had this flash of like treasure chests, and working in treasure chests and finding treasure, or the idea of like pirates finding treasure. This must be related to you somehow. So you're trying to find this treasure in two parts of your life, in the material world and in your internal world. So you're trying to find this idea back here. You're trying to find this idea that's above the mountaintops, and it seems out of reach, but you know that it can be found. And this is a Taurus again, so you're trying to find it by way of your connection to like your occult powers and your internal powers and the external world. Okay, and so how should Taurus go about figuring out this idea that they're reaching for? Through work. 8. The 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is related to infinity, and 8 is infinity. We've talked about this. It's related to, I mean, maybe you can look up like forms of divination, like magical divination, like the elements, earth, water, fire, ether. What is the other one? I don't know. It depends. There's like metal. I think that's in Chinese medicine. Not quite sure. But so you're building, you're just, and look, like he or she, they're doing this over and over again. If you see, they've already made one of these pentacles. They're making another one, and it's exactly the same. So it's going through this figure, and you can imagine it as a figure 8, going through this, so much so that you find comfort in this routine. So you're building this routine, which will help you connect to this. This area in this card is the major point. See, and if you look at it even more, you see it's like walking through a natural place, walking through the mountains to get up to this peak. So, Taurus, what are your strengths in this connection to this creation that you're working on, or through this writing, this book building, this publishing? It's related to publishing, it's related to media. The attention in this card is related to the armor that he or she is wearing, and I have the feeling that it's a woman. This is a woman. Her horse is a male horse. And there are bells on the horse, so you can hear it coming in. So maybe you need to listen to whatever it is you're hearing and just follow that. Take a second to drop into what it is that you're hearing and go for it. Jump into it. Connect to these colors, the blue and red, right? But arm your body, protect your body, protect your body. Look at here, they're wearing the same colors. They're both wearing blue and red. They're both wearing blue and red, the colors of the sage, right? So blue is the upper body, blue is the throat, and red is the base, and, you know, leading to the crown. There's someone named Angela at a beach playing with a beach ball, and she's looking at a bunch of kids that she's watching, but she's thinking that she should be doing something else. She can't focus on what she is doing. And this is this kid. These are these kids right here. Okay, back to this crown. So this is this the same person? I don't believe so. These are two separate people here. So maybe it's the meeting. It's the meeting of two people to create this idea, or maybe it's some sort of bridge, because they're looking at each other. And what are they looking at? This icon, this iconoclast, that's definitely coming through, like really. And there's this, there's an older house with a lot of ivy on it. Like you're trying to find someone's library in this house. Maybe you're going up to the house to find this specific, someone has a couple texts that you're trying to track down, and you're walking, it looks like it's in England or maybe like in Ireland, or it's a very fertile, moist, cooler place, and you're walking along this brick wall and there's a bunch of ivy, and you're going to talk to someone about this library that they have. But they're hiding it. They're not going to reveal what it is that they have, but they do have it, and it's hidden in this dark area that's in their house. Okay. Yeah, so here we go. Those are for the end. Cut it 3 times. And the 7 of Wands, this card actually reminds me of Grimes. Like, just like very ethereal and commanding in this like femme artistic way. And there's a, see all the lavender, the fields of lavender. It's like it's a female joker. Okay, there's a female joker. This is someone to be careful of that may be at this house that you're going to. And you were told about this person. Okay. You were told about it. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there are 4 cards. Okay. This is what will happen. So, in trying to reach this end goal, which I'm trying to find back here, this light that you're seeking. You look, you're going on this journey. This is the journey that you're going towards. You're going to find this library or something in this house. You know what it is that you want, and you are going to be given this. You are going to be given this communication, and you are gonna be told by someone where to go. There's a female figure who is not alive, and she is with you as you're moving on this, moving through this. Maybe you're trying to trace down like an old lineage, or maybe you're writing about like ancestral ties. It seems like there's some sort of like ancestral relationship, like you're building connections with people. But know here that you were given some crystal and some power. You were given some crystal that you need to take with you. And this cup is what is this is the end. This is the end goal. This is happening. This will happen. You're going to basically find what it is that you're looking for. And it's going to be a really mystical experience. And you see her eyes, like she's out of this body. She's kind of transformed. So it might take shape. It might present itself in a way that you couldn't have imagined. As you notice this, it's like an eel that's on, it's an eel and it's on the floor. So it might be in an area close to water, or it might be through a physical practice. Maybe the information you're looking for is not found in a book. It's found in a passion. Look, you're pulling it out of a cup. This is, I would say, come back to this card and recognize also that this was your strength here, the High Priestess. So keep this in mind. Keep this idea of internal connection alive. Okay, thank you, Taurus.